On February 1st, President Trump announced a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico and a 10% tariff on China, though Mexico has since reached a deal to delay the tariffs by a month. Phil, what will the direct economic impacts of these tariffs be?
Tariffs are taxes. Tariffs are going to raise prices on consumers and producers. They're going to raise prices on inputs for producers, which makes them less competitive both domestically and globally, and it's going to raise prices for consumers on the goods they buy. Canada is our largest import market for steel and aluminum, much of which goes into the construction of data centers and other critical components to our technological competition with the PRC.
Now, are tariffs an effective tool of economic statecraft?
Tariffs can be an effective tool, but they often come at really, really high costs. Because they impose costs both on yourself and your partner, they can give you leverage that results in partners being willing to do more for you. However, tariffs, like any tax, the burden of them is shared by both the consumer and the producer. And so you do have cost on yourself as well. In the last trade war under the first Trump administration, when we put tariffs on China, about 90% of those was paid by US consumers. And in fact, we paid almost as much in bailouts to farmers as we got in tariff revenue. About 92% of all the tariff revenue was paid back out as bailouts to affected industries from the retaliation of those tariffs.